What's up everybody? It's James Settle and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that I know a lot of you have been asking about, where to put your hard-earned cash when you don't want to leave it all in the bank. Let's face it, some of us just like having a little extra on hand, whether it's for emergencies, a big purchase, or just peace of mind. That's why I've put together this video covering 10 unique places to stash your cash instead of the banks. Now remember, I'm not a financial advisor, so this isn't financial advice, just some ideas to get the ball rolling. And with that said, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and let's get started. First up, we've got the classic, the home safe. I'm talking about a real, heavy-duty safe that's fireproof and bolted down tight. This is a great option if you want quick access to your money and value that peace of mind of knowing it's secure at home. Plus, a good safe can hold more than just cash. You can store important documents, jewelry, or even those collectible Pokemon cards you've got tucked away. But there are a few downsides. Safes can be expensive, especially for a high-quality one. If you're looking for a relatively simple and secure way to store a smaller amount of cash at home, a home safe could be a good option. Next up, we've got precious metals. Gold, silver, platinum, the classics. For centuries, people have viewed precious metals as a safe haven for their wealth, especially during times of economic uncertainty. Unlike paper money, which can be printed endlessly and lose value over time, precious metals have intrinsic value. You can buy physical gold and silver in the form of bars or coins, or you can invest in precious metal ETFs or mining stocks. Just be aware that the price of precious metals can fluctuate, and there are storage and insurance costs to consider if you're holding the physical assets. But if you're looking for a long-term store of value that can help hedge against inflation, precious metals are definitely worth considering. All right, let's talk about real estate. Real estate has historically been a pretty good hedge against inflation, and it can generate passive income through rental properties or appreciation in value. Plus, there are ways to invest in real estate without buying a whole property. You can look into REITs, which are like mutual funds for real estate, or crowdfunding platforms that allow you to invest in commercial or residential properties with smaller amounts of money. Of course, real estate is illiquid, meaning it can take time to sell and get your money back. But if you're looking for a long-term investment that can also serve as a place to stash your cash, real estate is definitely worth exploring. Next, we've got safety deposit boxes. A safety deposit box at a bank isn't about earning interest. It's about keeping your valuables secure. We're talking about storing things like important documents, family heirlooms, or even a small amount of cash that you want to keep extra safe. The bank's vault is way more secure than your home, and you have that added peace of mind. But remember, you won't have 24/7 access to your stuff. Bank hours can be inconvenient, and there's usually a fee for renting the box. Overall, safety deposit boxes are best for storing small, irreplaceable items that you don't need frequent access to. Let's get a little more interesting with peer-to-peer lending, or P2P. This is where you become the lender, connecting with borrowers through online platforms and loaning them money for various needs, like personal loans or small business loans. The upside? You can potentially earn higher returns than traditional savings accounts or bonds because you're cutting out the middleman, the bank. But of course, there are risks. The biggest one is borrower default. Just like any loan, there's a chance the borrower won't repay you. That's why it's crucial to do your due diligence, research borrowers carefully, and diversify your lending across multiple loans to mitigate risk. If you're comfortable with a bit more risk and want to explore alternative investments, P2P lending could be worth a look. Now, let's talk about the stock market. Stocks and bonds, the staples of any diversified investment portfolio, can also be a place to stash your cash. Instead, consider investing in low-cost index funds or ETFs that track the broader market, like the S&P 500. Historically, the stock market has gone up over the long term, and while there are always risks involved, investing in a diversified portfolio of stocks and bonds can be a smart way to grow your wealth over time. Remember though, the stock market can be volatile in the short term. But if you have a longer time horizon and are comfortable with some risk, investing in the market can be a good way to potentially grow your cash stash. Let's talk about high-yield savings accounts. While traditional savings accounts offer pitiful interest rates, high-yield savings accounts can actually help your money grow a little faster than it would just sitting in a checking account. The best part? Your money is FDIC insured, just like with traditional savings accounts, so it's super safe. Plus, you have easy access to your funds whenever you need them. If you're looking for a safe and liquid place to stash your cash while earning a little something extra, a high-yield savings account is a no-brainer. Here's an idea for you, aspiring entrepreneurs. Why not invest in your own business or startup? Now, this one's not for the faint of heart. Starting a business takes a lot of work, dedication, and yes, capital. But it can also be incredibly rewarding. You get to be your own boss, pursue your passions, and potentially build something truly great. Plus, the returns can be significant if you're successful. If you have a great idea, a solid business plan, and the drive to make it happen, investing in your own venture can be a smart way to stash your cash and potentially build a brighter future. Alright, let's talk crypto. Cryptocurrency has exploded in popularity, and with it, the use of cryptocurrency wallets. Now, I'm not going to tell you whether or not to invest in cryptocurrency, that's a whole other video. But if you do own cryptocurrency, it's essential to store it securely. These digital wallets allow you to store, send, and receive cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin or Ethereum. Hardware wallets offer the highest level of security but can be a bit more complex to use. Do your research, choose a reputable wallet provider, and always prioritize security when it comes to your crypto assets. Finally, let's talk about foreign currencies. This one's a bit more advanced, but it can be a way to diversify your cash holdings and potentially benefit from fluctuations in exchange rates. The idea is simple. You buy a foreign currency when its value is low and hope that it appreciates in value against your home currency. It's essential to do your research, understand the risks involved, and consider consulting with a financial advisor before dabbling in foreign exchange. So, there you have it. 10 unique places to stash your cash besides traditional banks. Remember, the best option for you will depend on your individual financial situation, risk tolerance, and investment goals. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more personal finance tips and tricks. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.